Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to this episode of Dalal Street Week Ahead. First, let us see what happened last week. The last week of December, we expected DAs to slow down, FIIs also to slow down, but despite that, market closed at the highest point. Who would have imagined 2020 will close above 14K in the month of March when Nifty was trading around 7,500. If you can remember, about few months before, when the market was trading between 9,000 and 10,000, I was the one to come out with a video saying that Nifty will visit 15K first before 7.5K. That time, most of the technical analysts were talking about 7K or 6K. Now, coming back to the next week, usually FIIs, they close their books because they are financially raised from January to December. Then around Christmas, they close the shop and then they plan for the next financial year. And usually at the end of the financial year, they allocate fresh funds to different countries' markets depending upon the future of that country. So therefore, usually if the first 1 or 2 weeks are bullish, the chances are very high throughout the year market can be bullish. If first 1 or 2 weeks is bearish, the chances are high throughout the year the market will be weak. I still remember in 2011, the first 3 trading sessions, FII sold 1,000 crore each, but that year the markets fell nearly 15%. Okay, then I'll come up with another video for the whole year projection. Now we will talk about the next week. So next week, very important. As I told you, if the markets are bullish, we can expect the whole year bullishness. In that perspective, the first week of January is very important. US markets closed at the highest point, and therefore on Monday, Asian markets are likely to open higher. That's the first thing. Second thing, the GST collection. We are still not out of problems of pandemic, but yet the government reported 1,15,000 crores of GST collection, which is highest. Usually, the GST reforms, its positive effect will come only after 2 years. And that is what we are seeing now. But because of pandemic, that has come down. So, as per the expectation, if the GST collections continue to rise, then the government will be asking for less tax from other sources. And that will be a very big positive for markets. So that is one good thing happened in the last week. Second thing, as usual, monthly auto sales data. I think most of the auto stocks are likely to move higher. Even Tata Motors reported 84% increase in passenger vehicle sales. So auto sales data looks very good. Other than that, usual economic data like manufacturing PMI data, services PMI data, core sector growth data. So all these data will be out in the next few days. And I expect all those data to be positive only for the markets. So, in my sense, the market bullishness is still continuing, and 14,000 market is trading around 14,000, but 14,000 put option, there was a huge open interest addition on last Friday. So usually at the money put options seeing a huge open interest, that shows the confidence of the option writers that the market will not fall. However, there are certain risks. One big risk is January 5 US Senate election. And there are a lot of stories that we have to wait, but that will be reflected in our market on 6th of January. Then again next Friday, the monthly jobs report from US, that is also likely to have a bigger impact. Last year, if you see, IT stocks and pharma stocks have outperformed, and there is a general expectation that IT stocks are likely to declare very good results in the second week of January. So there may be a lot of speculative activity in IT stocks during the first week of January. So that is also another important issue. And last swing high was 13,800. Then from there it corrected to 13,150. Then after that the market shot up and the 13,800 previous swing high was taken out. Usually in such scenario, that 13,800 become a good support for the market. So we can expect support to come around 13,800. And of course, as the market keeps hitting the fresh all-time high, surely there will be a lot of profit booking, and I'm expecting a resistance around 14,200. So this time the range is very, very narrow, 13,800 to 14,200, but there are a lot of event risks. And people have been tweeting to me saying that, sir, there was a fine of 30-40 crore for Reliance Industries, so Reliance Industries may fall, but 30-40 crore is a peanut for Ambani's. And look at the market cap of Reliance and look at the quarterly profit figure of more than 10,000 crore, and 30 crore is nothing. And remember, the fine was in excess of 500 crore, and that has been now diluted to 30-40 crore. And there were few other things. There was some reports saying, the government may be planning to increase the minimum age for cigarette smoking from 18 to 21. That may be negative for ITC. As some fraud was reported, that may be negative for PSU banks. But let me tell you, in 2019, when BJP won, State Bank of India was 375. And that time, the Nifty was around 11,500 to 12,000. Now the Nifty is above 14,000. State Bank of India from 375, now it's only 275. Bank of Baroda, it was 140. Now it is around 60-65, plus more than 50%. So therefore, let me tell you one thing. I'm not saying there is no bad news for PSU banks, but all those negatives have already been factored in the prices. That's why Bank of Baroda is more than 50% down when the Nifty is up by 20%. I can say some people have confirmation bias. They have short position, so they always look for negative news, so they expect the market to go down. So if any fall towards 13,800, that is clearly a buying opportunity. That is my opinion. Let us see how the market behaves next week, and by the end of next week, I will be taking my view for the entire year, and probably next week I will come out with my 2021 outlook. Thank you for watching.